Now, as y'all can see, hard work pays off. And I've been told y'all check this album out right over here. And I said in the last two videos when I was talking about these two brothers right over here that this was the best rollout that I've seen that everybody keeps talking about since Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. So you seen I had to like this post right over here because I seen this on Twitter. This was like the second post I posted today from this actual account right over here. They just popped up on my feed. But yeah, when Pretty Girls Like Trap Music came out, I keep talking about that because, like I said, they did the same exact thing, and they did it right. Because a lot of these artists, nowadays, they just like to drop, and they don't be wanting to go to the radios, to none of the promo tours, or nothing. They just want to drop, and that's it, which is understandable. But sometimes you got to do that, though, because, you got to show us that you're interested in your work. Because if you don't show us that, you appreciate your work, and you put a lot of pride behind it, how am I supposed to care about it? But it ain't even about that, though, man. This is what I want to mention. Because I've been talking about this little first week sales stuff that don't matter because it's about the overall body of work and the overall performance, right? Just to see the fact that when No Malice left, because this is important and the reason why everybody's excited about this project, because these brothers ain't dropped the album since 2009 because No Malice left, not because he found God, because he already had a relationship with God. He's taking it more serious. So that's why he kind of left the game a little bit. And Push was out here solo. But the fact that we see Push now with his brother, and every time you see them together, this is the happiest we done seen this man in years, okay? That's why this is so beautiful. I was watching a video when him and No Malice and Pusha was performing at this not Rolling Loud, Something in the Water. That's something that they do in the DMV. Pharrell throws that every year. And this was 2022. I think that was like the very first official reunion where like, okay, this is it. You know what I'm saying? The excitement on Pusha's face was priceless. All right. The fact that you get to see your favorite artist that we grew up on still excited for the rap game, and still excited to perform, still looking good, looking healthy, and taking their life serious, that's priceless to us. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them brothers right over here. And, like I said, hard work pays off. We seen some of y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, they got bundles and this and that. Man, so what? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do to sell records sometimes. Not saying that you gotta sit up there and hold yourself out, but you get what I'm saying. Because, hey, these brothers already be telling y'all about selling drugs and stuff like that. Some of y'all don't know how to sell. Some of y'all could work in the darn retail store, don't even know how to sell whatever you're selling up in there. You feel me? And it shows because, man, you got to do bundles and stuff like that. Make them sales go higher sometimes. Or even if you did or you don't, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Regardless hey, the music is still good, okay? And they did some phenomenal numbers for first week. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it don't matter. It's about the overall performance and the overall quality of the music. But, hey, they deserve everything that they have coming to them. They've been promoting this album pretty well. They've been on all the radios. They was on Breakfast Club. They was on Joe and Jada. They was on Joe Budden. They was on all the podcasts and all that stuff like that. They did the Tiny Desk performance. They, going around freestyling and stuff like that, doing what rappers usually was doing back in the day when they was selling records. I ain't gonna lie, like I told y'all, when I first heard that 90K, I didn't really care for it at first, but I'm fine with this right over here. I'm happy, but y'all definitely check this out. I told y'all to check out some of these other albums I told y'all about in my last post talking about them, but we ain't gonna really talk about them too much because right now this is about them. And like I said, I'm happy to see all of this right over here. But y'all check this album out right over here.